Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to do a viewer request. Somebody from YouTube, I believe their name was Alex Blaze, sent me a squad that they wanted to get some thoughts and tips and things like that. So yeah, so I decided to make it and gonna play around with it for a bit and then also figure out if it could do a little bit of tweaking or perhaps need to, well, like I said, we're just gonna explore and find out. Right, so this is the current squad that was given. We'll go through each one of those heroes now. So let's start off with this building here. This one is the Void Jewel. This one will give some curse whenever an order enemy attacks. Will also allow some damage to happen to those cursed enemies, and then also heals this hero. And then also gives Metal Shield to our Warlord. Gives us a little bit of protection, and then also allows us to get rid of some heroes. We have next this Apollo. This Apollo will give Mental Shield to two of our heroes, potentially, including himself, whenever an enemy appears. We'll see an attack boost given whenever a Mental Shield expires from any side of the field, so that'll be good in terms of strengthening our heroes. Also, when he dies, he reduces all enemy attack by some damage, which is pretty good, because once he dies, he can actually slow down the entire board. Alright, we have next here the Necromaster Lich. At the end of the turn, he will summon two Rotters to the enemy's cells. Those Rotters will actually die at the end of that turn, and then also deal damage. And then also, whenever an enemy dies, this hero here will get a health boost. And then whenever an enemy also dies, will deal damage to another enemy. So this will help to clear out some heroes, and then this hero himself also has the ability to gain health. Next, we have this Grimoire Nightchild. This one, whenever it attacks, it will inflict curse on two random enemies. And then any hero that has curse will actually take damage when you attack another enemy with curse. Or non-enemies, sorry. If you attack any enemy with curse will actually take damage. Right, there we go. All right, another thing too is that whenever a cursed enemy dies, we'll deal damage to the Warlord. So that'll allow you to deal extra damage, which is kind of nice. Also, this hero has flight, and so it makes it a little stronger in terms of defending on the board. Next, we have the Ogork the Leader. This Ogork the Leader has whenever an enemy dies, will give an attack boost to allies in the row, and that actually just means the up and down, not the left and right. Another thing is that when it attacks, it deals damage to some random enemies, so these two skills will actually work together. If the Ogork does kill some enemies, we'll be able to get an attack boost. On top of that, at the end of the turn, he will get block for every wounded enemy. So again, that also pairs with this skill here and makes this hero stronger, and then also potentially could make other heroes stronger as well. Okay, next on the melee side, should have just broken it down there, we have the Freddy the Lord of Terror. When he comes into play, he inflicts curse on the enemies, and then also whenever he dies, he possesses a random enemy except a building, and he'll be able to come back a number of times. Also, when he dies, he also inflicts the possessed enemy with bleeding. So that means that a couple things. One is that the enemies will have curse, so they'll be taking additional damage. When this hero dies, this hero will be given the possession, and so also they're also going to be hit with bleeding, and so that makes it easier for that hero to die and then come back and do this curse all over again. Next, we have the Ariok Nemesis weapon. Whenever an enemy appears, they'll get bleeding, and then adjacent enemies around that will also take bleeding. Whenever one of our allies are attacked, including our Warlord, we'll be able to steal attack from the attacking hero, so that's cool. And then on top of that, this has invulnerability, so that also stops all damage from enemy attacks, but it doesn't stop things like poison, curse, trying to think what else, vampirism, stuff like that. Finally, we have the Charon Soulcatcher. Whenever he attacks, he will summon some extra attack runes. It depends upon what level he is, but typically he can go anywhere from 2 to 3, and on the final level he can do 4. At the end of the turn, he'll turn to a Cenotaph. This building here will give Metal Shield to one of our heroes before the enemy attacks. And then also at the end of the turn, after the Cenotaph comes out, he'll actually turn back into this Charon Soulcatcher. On top of that, whenever an ally attacks, including himself, he deals damage to a random Chaos enemy. So this hero is pretty good for dealing extra damage to Chaos heroes. And then with those extra attack runes, because each attack does count as an attack, it will actually deal additional damage. So it looks like the theme here, it is coupled with a little bit of Metal Shield given from the Apollo and the Charon, and also the Void Jewel. We do have some extra damage to heroes with the Grimoire Nightchild with the curse. We have the Ogork with the random damage. We have the Freddy with the curse as well, and then the Ariok Nemesis weapon with bleeding. And then, as mentioned, the curse for a couple of heroes, and that'll help to clear out some. So yeah, so now we're going to hop into a couple of battles. I'm going to do, I think I was just going to do 5 or 10 or so. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And we're also going to play around with a different warlord too. I do have an idea of what I'm going to do, but yeah, let's just start off with this. So we'll head over to Brawl, which is right here. And then we'll just hop into a couple battles. And we'll just keep also we'll keep track of the record. So here's our first battle here. Whoops, and oh, we have to turn off the auto. All right, so let us start with, I do like setting up early, so let's start with the Charon here on D2, getting some extra attack runes. And then also we can start getting some mental shield, as mentioned. All right, we have this Dragara here with some attack boosts. Also, at the end of the turn, we'll also get another attack boost. Going to protect our heroes. Let's protect our line. We don't have anything to destroy this immediately, so let's go with the Ariok Nemesis weapon here on B2. I don't want to get in the way of the empty cells, so that way we can get some extra attack runes. Okay, we have the Cernan Archdruid. He will steal some attack from our heroes. Also the Mini Valkyrie. Yeah, he does have some bleeding because he came in while the Ariok Nemesis weapon was here. Let's see. We're going to go with our damage skill with the Morgoth to actually clear out both of these heroes. And then, let's see. Since we are facing an Ogre, we do want to trigger off the Silence skill so that way the rest of our heroes can do some stuff. Let's plug a little damage. We'll go with the Grimoire Nightchild here on A1, putting some extra curse. See, when these heroes die, we'll deal some additional damage with the Grimoire, which right now is silenced along with the other heroes. Okay, we have the Scrap King of Garbage. He has some attack steal, extra attack, and some additional damage. We also have this Mini Valkyrie, which we're not too concerned about right now. We can actually, let's see. We do have this extra attack rune. We could use that. Could do that. Yeah, you know, we'll just clear out the scrap right now. And with the curse on the Mini Valkyrie, we actually got rid of the hero on lane D. Alright, we have the Dominus Swarm King here. It has some extra attack, adjacent damage. He does have bleeding, and he also is possessed by the Freddy. Let's see. We're going to go next with our Soulbinders here, and then we'll follow up with the Apollo on D1. Freddy actually can't come back because we have all of our row here filled up, but that's okay. Alright, next we have the Villain Mad Genius with the negative attack to our heroes. Also has some heal. That is okay as well. I'm going to put a little bit of curse onto this hero. No additional damage, but that is okay. You can see the Apollo also giving us mental shield, given from these stones coming out. At this point, we are facing this Yosha the Dawnglow. When she dies, she silences our male heroes, which in this case will just be the Apollo. We also have another one over here, too. A couple of them. You know, we'll go next with this Void Jewel here on D2. Okay, another scrap. That is all right. Let's go with the... Let's go with the Freddy here. Taking advantage of the extra attack room, stealing some damage. And then we also have our passive damage with the Morgoth. Alright, they have their own Charon. It will get destroyed by the Soulbinder, so we don't have to worry about that. We do want to take advantage of those extra attack runes again, so let's do that as well. I can see those Rotters coming out, getting rid of actually those extra attack runes from the Charon. At this point, let's see, we have some more attack steal. We'll need to get rid of the Valkyrie again. Also the Cernan as well. Okay, let's see. Don't have anything immediate to go through this, but we can actually protect some of our heroes again. Get some more extra attack runes that we could use for later. Okay, we had some heroes destroyed. That is okay too. Okay, so we do need actually to find a way to get rid of this Dragar because of the large attack boost. Go here, 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 here. Yeah, let's do this. We'll go for the Grummery Nightchild here on A2. Got some curse damage, and there we go. A little longer battle than needed, but yeah. All right, we'll chalk that up in the win column. All right, let's hop into another battle. Okay, we're facing another ogre. They have a Drogon pet as well. That Drogon pet can deal some additional damage to our warlord whenever one of, let's see, whenever one of our heroes dies. Okay, that's not good. Right, so we are facing the Snake the Lizard Prince. He has resistance for a turn. He also has an attack steal, and then also has some extra of these attack runes coming out. Nothing for it right now. We do want to block a little bit of damage, so let's go with the Charon here on D2. I can see the attack steal happening on this hero here, but not this Centaur. Oof. And looks like we're probably going to take lethal. This Balsa Warden here has some extra damage when he attacks, also deals some extra damage when he dies. Even if we do clear out this hero, which we cannot currently do, we'll still need to deal with the multiple copy of the Balts. So unfortunately that will be a loss here. Okay, we'll hop into the next battle and see what we can do. All right, we're facing a Morgoth this time. The Morgoth also with this Dino Dang. And then whenever an ally appears, we'll deal damage to one of our heroes. Okay, cool. All right, so as mentioned, we're going to start off with the Charn again on B2 this time. We're getting rid of the attack rune and then giving us more spaces for these extra attack runes. It was also good that we had the Charn because we did protect this building. And if this building did not have the mental shield, the Grandma here would have gotten an extra copy because of the kill skill. Let's see. Currently right now we can deal some extra chaos damage if we attack. So we can take advantage of that. Let's go over here on C1 with the Necromaster Lich. Okay, dealing some additional damage, clearing out some buildings. Okay, once again, the mental shield hitting this building. Next, we have the Groot, the Silent Guardian. Silences the enemies in line. Also gets a large health boost at the end of the turn. I'm not too concerned about this because he just has a lot of health. We're just trying to deal as much damage as we can. Let's go with... No, we'll actually go with the Apollo next on B1. As you can see, with those Rotters coming out, it actually combos with the Apollo, so we'll get some Mental Shield because they do count as enemies being summoned. Okay, as you can see also, whenever the Mental Shield expires, our heroes will get an attack boost. Right now, the Void Jewel here is going to deal some additional curse to our heroes because we have 2 Order heroes that are going to attack. We do need to clear out this Void Jewel. Not too concerned about it yet. Let's go with the... We can actually go with this... Thinking about this. We're going to go with our damage skill just to try and clear out this line. And then we'll go with the Freddy here on A3. You'll see the Mental Shield happened once, but because this hero can actually attack twice, we can actually break through. Oh, I guess he didn't have to destroy this. Cool. Alright, so that's another win, so that's cool. Alright, we'll hop into another battle. For those currently watching, it is number 4. We're facing another Morgoth, and we have a Sentry pet happening as well. Some attack boosts whenever the enemies appear, end of turn, and then also whenever they kill. Alright, we have the Fury the Great Warrior with some extra attack. Do we have anything to destroy this? No, but we can take advantage of our Void Jewel. So let's put some curse on some heroes. Hopefully our Void Jewel is not silenced. Okay, and you see a lot of curse happening. We did take a little bit of damage, and that is okay. Let's go next with... We'll go with the Necrolich here on C1. I do want to summon heroes on the bottom lanes as opposed to the top because I do want more spaces for the Order heroes to attack. Alright, we have next the Diana Amazonian Queen with a large health boost and then also gets an attack boost. This point, let's see, it does have a little bit of curse. This Shaolin also has some curse, but he also does deal damage to one of our heroes when he dies, which could potentially be the Void Jewel. But we'll mark these heroes for damage now, and then we'll go next with Thinking about this, let's go with the Charn here on C3 to get some extra attack runes. Okay, so our Necrolich was destroyed, but not our Void Jewel, so that's good. We are running a little low on health. Okay, we got some curse going on there, so that's good. We have this Aharon's God's Will. This one will deal some phantom attack before one of our heroes attacks. Also has some attack steal. We do need to actually summon a hero that can take this damage. And you know what? Actually having this Freddy coming out is not too bad. Could do that, could that. Do we need a ranged hero for next turn? Yeah, you know, we'll just go with the Freddy instead. So we'll go here on the D3. Just putting some curse on this hero for now, and then also the possession. Okay, at this point we are facing, let's see, we have the Strike the Fiery Heart here with some attack boosts to the heroes, also some extra damage. We're going to go with our Soulbinders now. And then we just need to have something that can survive this, which currently is nothing. Does have some bleeding, does have some curse. I guess we could have just waited one more turn. Oh, you know, here, maybe the invulnerable hero can actually get around. Oh, we blocked our Freddy. That's not good. All right, that was a misplay. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, we did make a little bit of a misplay. We probably should have let our Freddy stick around. We do have some curse on these heroes, and this Yoster too, so that's good. Let's see. Could do... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a little bit of curse here, so that's good. We might be able to clear all these out. We'll go with the Morgoth here. Or not the Morgoth. The Ogork here on A3. Okay, so we cleared out one of these heroes. We did see the silence, and unfortunately we did take the lethal on the open lane. So that misplay a couple turns ago, not letting the Freddy come back, and not letting the curse happen as well, kind of ruined us. Alright, well, we have one more battle. Let's see if we can make this a winning record. Okay, so once again, another Morgoth. They're going first. Alright, they have their Strick over here. Let's look to clear that out. Let's go with the Freddy here on A3. Okay, so the curse did clear out the building, but not the Strick. Okay, let's see. So we have the Villanomad Genius with some health boost at the end of the turn. Let's see. We have a little bit of bleeding, but that bleeding is actually not as strong as I thought it would be. Let's still look to clear out some heroes. Let's go with, you know, we'll put some curse onto the Villano, then just deal some damage over to the Morgoth. Okay, we have some negative attack going on. We have the Ariok Nemesis weapon with invulnerability. So we won't be able to deal direct damage to this. However, let's see, we can do a little bit of this. And then let's go with our own Ariok over here. Okay, so we did get rid of their Ariok, so that's good. They did their own damage skill. Okay, we're going to see some bleeding happen. Some more bleeding happening. We have the Masura Windbreath with some copies whenever she attacks. That also has a ton of bleeding because it does copy both the good skills and the bad skills. So let's see. So this will be destroyed. We have our Freddy coming back. Let's protect for the next couple of turns. So we'll go with the... let's think about this. Let's go with the Apollo next on D1. And they just gave up. Okay, great. Yeah, the Apollo helped out because if they did attack with the Masura, they would get another copy, and those copies would trigger off the mental shield, protecting our heroes. We'd set up next with the Soulbinders, or we can give negative attack to their heroes. And then on top of that, if we did the Charn too, that could have also been a good play, because then we could set up with the extra attack runes, go with the Soulbinders, and then trigger them off multiple times. All right, so not bad. Got a 3 and 2 going on here. I'm going to try it with a different warlord this time. So in this case, we're going to go with the other one that kind of works with this. So in this case, we're going to switch it off from... Okay, I got to remember this. All right. Am I going to remember this? Okay, let me just make a quick note here. Probably should have wrote this down. All right, so let's see, right, okay, right. Let's see, we got, okay, the Ariok, and then also the Charn. Okay, so gonna switch it over to a different warlord. So in this case, we're actually going to switch it over from that to this. So this is the Anna the Abyss Queen. She has some mental shield skills, and then we'll be able to heal. Also get mental shield on herself, and then also deal some additional damage for every enemy hero once one of our heroes attacks. Grab our pet. We'll make our changes now. So just have to start filtering for those heroes. Got that. Oh boy, I've already forgotten some of them. All right, so we had that one. We had this one. That's what it was. Okay, all right. Because Apollo is a ranged order. Then we have a melee hero here. Have our chaos heroes over here. And am I missing one? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I was. Here. It is the Ariok. Or not the Ariok, but the Ogork. Right, so yeah, let's try this one for a little bit and we'll see what happens. All right, so this time around, we don't have the benefit of destroying heroes. So we'll need to play this more like a stall because that last skill for Anna is the one that is going to carry us over the top. So let's start setting up with our board. Let's go with, actually, let's start with the Necrolich this time on C1. All right, so we forced the first skill, which is the heal. Ouch. Okay. We have the Tiling Dragon Dance with some Mushus, and then also gets an attack boost at the end for every Mushu, deals some adjacent damage. These Mushus deal damage to one of our wounded heroes. They do have multiple order heroes, so we can actually go with that. Let's go with, think about this. Yeah, sure, why not? Curse should be okay here. Since they're healing, we won't be able to deal damage to them anyways, so might as well just avoid that altogether. Okay, we got rid of all the Mushu, so that's good. And there's quite a bit of curse. We have the Shaolin here with some damage whenever he dies, and then also this hero here. I'm not too concerned about this now. I do want to force the silence if possible. So let's go with the, we'll go next with the Ariok here, just to block. All right, so we did force the silence, so that's good. Okay, some mental shield skills. The Tiling Dragon Dance is actually gone too, so that's even better. We have the Dominus the Swarm King here with a little bit of extra attack and the curse. We can just hold off on this. This here is actually going to be destroyed by any hero once we attack. Do that. Do that. Let's go with... No, we'll go with the Mental Shield skill for... Actually, we don't even have to take the Mental Shield skill now. We just need to protect. So let's go with the Charon here on D2 to get some extra attack runes. Ouch. Okay, now we are a little concerned. We have the Groot Silent Guardian silencing our Void Jewel, so no more protection. At this point, we will go for the Mental Shield skill. That will protect us for a couple turns. Let's see. And we do want to encourage attacks, so let's go with the... Ogork here on... Actually, no, we don't have to do that. We'll go with the Freddy here on D1, or D3. All right, so they went with their healing stones. Okay, you can see we're healing every time we take a little bit of attack. That's all right. We have the area Aharon's God's Will with some phantom attack. We do need to summon something that is higher health than the attack in order to get around this. Let's see. So that only leaves us with the Gremory. Curse is not bad here, though we do want to take the damage. Let's go with the Ogork here on B3. All right, so we had some attack steal. That's fine. Okay, had some of our heroes destroyed. Some more heroes destroyed. Some more healing. right, so at this point, we can activate our final skill. So it'll allow us to start dealing some damage. A couple of these heroes do have curse. Seeing here, that'll be destroyed. This will not be destroyed. But all of our other heroes will be destroyed. Does this have adjacent damage? That. It's going to be close. Let's see. We'll go with the Ariok here on A3 to block. Okay, at this point, we are probably going to be taking lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So unfortunately, we did take lethal. A little bit of healing, not enough damage done with the skill. All right. Well, we'll keep hopping into battle. Let's see what happens. Okay. So this time around, we got another ogre. Got the Tiling Dragon Dance starting first. Okay, I wonder if we can just start with the Freddy this time around. We'll go here on D2. We might need this attack rune for later. Okay, so that's cool. We're going to see the Freddy come back once this hero attacks. We have this Grace of Rock Fleet with some random damage. Let's see how much curse is on here. A little bit. Let's go with the Charon here on B2 to clear out the Grace. We have the Freddy coming back, so that's good. And also right in the way of the Tiling Dragon Dance as well. All right, let's see. So another Aharon's God's Will. This hero will actually be destroyed in a couple of turns. We'll go with the Void Jewel here on D1. Okay, a little bit of curse going on. We're dealing next with this Yost of the Dawn Glow with some silence. Okay, so curse will actually destroy that. We'll go with the... Yeah, we'll go with the Necrolich here on A1. All right, so Freddy comes out here, so that's good. Did force a silence, so that's also good too. Okay, so more curse, clearing out some more heroes. Let's go next. Let's see, the Dominus here is going to be a problem. Also the curse, the curse will actually get rid of this. So let's go with the Grummery Nightchild here on A2, doing some additional curse, clearing out the Yoster, and then also putting some additional curse onto the Dominus. Okay, we force the stones. Okay, they have the Poison Floss here with some poison and some extra summons. Those extra summons will create extra summons. At this point, we're going to go... We don't even need our Mental Shield skill because we do have the Void Jewel over here. But we are going to set up for the next damage skill. So let's go with the... Think about here. Let's go... How much curse is on him? 164. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go with the Charn here on B3. We'll see a little bit of heal. I didn't see the curse clearing out the Dominus and then getting some extra attack runes to set up for next couple turns. Alright, so at this point, we're going to go with our Mental Shield skill because we then want to activate the damage skill. And then we'll follow up next with the... We'll go with the... Yeah, you know, we'll go with the Freddy here on A3. So additional curse, some additional damage, and also, yeah, there we go. So that was lethal. It did help that the Floss did summon those extra plants, and because of that, we deal more damage off of each one of our attacks. All right, so we have one win going on there. Let's hop into a few more battles. Okay, this time around, we're facing a Morgoth. That's going to be fun. Let's start with the... We'll start with the Grummery Nightchild here on A2 to get some curse onto some heroes. This Infirmary here heals a hero to full health. That's not good. All right, so we're facing this Vilno Mad Genius. This one gives negative attack to our heroes, and that's actually going to help us a little bit because the Dark Reaper has this damage skill that will deal damage equal to some percentage of our attack. If we have low attack, we actually won't take the damage, which is really nice. So let's see. Let's go next with the... Let's go next with the Morgoth here on C3. Okay. Right, so we are now facing another Dominus over here. Seems to be the theme going on. Let's go with the... Let's go with the Mental Shield skill. And then we'll also go with the Void Jewel here on A3. Okay, so we have another Aharon's God's Will. We're going to see actually a large health boost happen with this Villano, and we don't have any way to clear it out, unfortunately. Let's go with... Guess we can go with the Freddy to put some curse on some heroes. At this point, we do have a lot of attack steal happening as well. We're back to full health now because of the Dominus. That's really nice. Okay, our Grimoire Nightchild is gone, and at this point, we don't have anything to clear out these heroes. We'll need to find some way to block. Let's go with... The tough thing about this Dominus is it has this adjacent damage, and because that adjacent damage actually is not combat damage, the Ariok here is actually going to be destroyed. So, let's see... this might still work. We're actually going to go with the... Yeah, we'll go with the Ariok here on A2. Probably should have placed the Char on here. That would have made a lot more sense. Okay. Oh. And they have full coverage on this board. Even though we do have another Void Jewel, we are going to be taking lethal because the Soulbinders here can clear out the rest of our heroes. So unfortunately, that will be a loss. All right, well, we got another battle coming up, so let's do that. Facing somebody different this time, so this is a Jimmy Rocker Boy. Our Void Jewel is actually going to be pretty helpful because they have the Rocker Boys with Splash, and those summons are order heroes, so that'll inflict extra curse damage. Once again, we'll start with the Grimoire Nightchild. Put some curse on some heroes early, and then start allowing us to deal extra damage. Okay, went with their block runes. That's cool. We have to scrap the King of Garbage here with some attack steal. Go with the Freddy here on C3. I'm going to avoid the scrap for now because we do have our Mental Shield skill. And then also they don't heal as much, so let's go with our Mental Shield skill as mentioned. We have this Mina Helsing. This one will get some extra attack whenever it attacks the Warlord. We'll go with... Oh, we also take extra damage whenever one of our heroes attacks. So let's go with the Mental Shield with the Void Jewel. Okay, so we got some curse. Actually cleared out the Mina Helsing, so that's really nice. And because we did clear out some curse heroes while the Grimoire Nightchild is around, we're dealing some extra damage to the Warlord. Another scrap here, some curse. Let's see what else has curse. This one has bleeding and curse. Curse here, and curse here. So if we have some way to clear out all these heroes, we might be able to go for lethal now. Let's go with the... Which one has the most amount of curse? Oh, this will automatically be destroyed anyways. So let's go with the Ogrok here on C3. Okay, we actually cleared out everything except another order hero. And with this Grace actually destroyed, we did go for lethal because of the Grimoire Nightchild. It's not bad. All right, well, we have one more battle. Let's see what we can do. Okay, something different. We are facing a Harbinger of Darkness. They have some random damage to one of or many of our heroes. A Scare Doctor, and then also an attack boost to all Chaos allies. Okay. As seen in the previous battle, let's set up with the Grimoire Nightchilds. Get some curse on some heroes, start dealing some additional damage. And they start with scrap again. Very nice. right, we will go next with another Freddy here on C3. And again, not really concerned about this hero right now because we do want to use our mental shield skill. Okay, we'll go with our mental shield skill now. And we probably need to block against this hero. We'll go with, let's see, how much curse is on it? There's a little bit of curse. Go with the, yeah, let me think about this. We are actually running low on health, so let's go protect with our Void Jewel, just in case. Okay. Okay, a little bit of curse happening because of the Grace attacking. Let's go next with the, we'll go next with the Charon here on D3. Okay, so here's these Dr. Fear with some Reborn and some Bleed. Okay, unfortunately our Charon turning into the Cenotaph was strong enough, otherwise we would have seen the Alexandria here be able to attack and then also silence our Void Jewel. There is a little bit of curse on her, so that's good. Let's take advantage of the Ogork here on A2 with the extra attack rune. Random damage first. Okay. The Grace now has 7 extra attacks, but I'm pretty sure the Void Jewel will be good enough here to clear this out. Okay. Okay, our Void Jewel is now gone, which is unfortunate. We do have some bleeding on this Grandma here, also on this one, and a Freddy's going to come back. 2 Freddy's are going to come back. Okay. So let's go with the, let's see how much curse is on this Dead Lord. Not too concerned about him. Let's go with the, yeah, we'll go with the Necrolich here on C1 to clear out a hero. We have 1 Freddy to come back. We got another Freddy to come back. Okay. Got another Dead Lord coming out with those zombies to block. This one, we'll go with our damage skill, and then we'll follow up next with the, we'll follow up next with this Charon here on A3, get some extra attack runes. Okay, and we're also dealing additional chaos damage for every one of our heroes attacking. Okay, and we would have had some protection with the mental shield, otherwise we could have just gone for straight damage to the Warlord. Alright, so not bad. As you saw overall, 2 different strategies using this particular type of squad. The Anna the Abyss Queen doing more with the curse and then the damage towards the end, whereas with the Dark Reaper Morgoth, it's more about just using direct damage to clear out heroes and then take advantage of the attack boost and the ranged heroes. So overall, not too bad. I wish my heroes were slightly stronger so that way they didn't have to combo so much, but those combos were pretty good. We had some attack boost given, we had some extra curse dealing to the Warlord, then also some other ways to clear out heroes, since we don't really have a good board wipe per se. Freddy at the very least needs a curse and then attack. Ogork needs some more random damage and then also some other heroes to attack as well. But yeah, pretty fun squad overall. So yeah, pretty nice. All right, well, we will see you guys later. Thanks to Alex Blaze, and yeah, thanks for the squad idea. Otherwise, we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher. Signing off.